Okay. Now, what we are learning is progressive, progressives, used to, and would for habits. What's the structure? The structure, the form. Here we have the form. Yeah, this is, okay, form. And here we have the example. How do we have to organize? We have to organize using or following this structure. And what is it? Would is the auxiliary, and here is would. And optional, that's why it is in parentheses. So always, never, sometimes, often, seldom, those are frequency adverbs. These frequency adverbs are between the auxiliary would and the base form of the verb. That is the place it wants to say here. Okay, here. Frequency adverbs between would and the base form. Example, he would never say he was too tired. He would always say, he would sometimes say, he would seldom say, he would often say. Okay, so we are using this group of words. They are called frequency adverbs, adverbs of frequency. Where is the place? Between the auxiliary would and the verb, the base form of the verb, base form of the verb. Okay, that's one. That is one. Now let's continue. Another structure. What do we have here? That is with would. Okay, for habits. Okay, for habits in the past. Also, for habits in the past, we use used to. Used to. I used to listen the pronunciation justa. Okay, justa. Okay, used to. And what's the structure they use for justa? Used to plus a verb in the base form. Used plus a verb in the base form. And where is the place of the frequency adverbs? Before justa. Example. Just, it's here. Used to, and the verb throw. Verb in the base form. Throw. But always, never, or frequency adverbs are before used. My dad always used to throw. My dad never used to throw. My dad sometimes used to throw. My dad often used to throw. My dad seldom used to throw. So frequency adverbs before used plus a verb in the base. Okay, here. That is the second form. Okay, used to plus a verb in the base form. And where is the frequency adverb? The frequency adverb is before.
No me quería bañar, pero no me alcanza.
Here is between. Your microphones, please. Between, before.
Mami, la Rubí, quiere estudiar. Va a estudiar por mí, dice. Ya.
Anel. Anel, your microphone. Okay. number, that is 2. Okay, the second form. First, between. The second, before. Before, just to. When we talk about habits in the past. And also we have here, it says, verb be plus frequency adverbs plus verb in ing. Verb be plus frequency adverb plus verb in ing. Okay, ing verb. Ing verb. That is present or past. Pay attention. We use this for present or past. Present or past. Example. Where is the verb in the base form? No, sorry. The verb in ing or ing verb. Borrow. Borrowing. Okay. And the verb be. The verb be. Frequency adverb. Frequency adverb. Between. After the verb be. You know this. Okay. So frequency adverb goes after the verb be. Okay. Now we are talking about present or past, the verb be. So this is progressive. Okay. Can be in the present or in the past. In this number 3 example, is present or the past?
Present.
It's present because are. It's in the present. Okay. And we have frequency adverb. Okay. Frequency adverb between or after. Second, example 4. What do we have? My sister was always sneaking. Can you tell me a synonym for sneaking? Sneak, the verb, ing, sneaking. What is the verb be? Was. What tense is it? What tense is it? Present or past?
Past.
It's past because of was. Yeah, that's why it says you can use in the present, which is this example, or you can use past into the past. These structures, be plus frequency adverb plus ing verb, and this is the past. Was. Okay. When do we use these structures? To talk about habits. To talk about habits, for habits, progressive, justa, and would for habits. Okay, progressive, justa, would for habits. Any questions so far? Yeah, again, what we are learning is progressive. So you use for habits, some structure that helps you to organize sentences. One is the progressive. How can we express our customs or habits related with the past or present? One is the progressive. The structure is be plus frequency adverb plus ing verb. Yeah, that is one. Another is would or used to. Also, it's optional. You can use here frequency adverb. Used to plus always plus sometimes. So frequency adverb. In this case, it's not like this. Where does the frequency adverb goes? Before, right? Before. It's like this. Not after. So we use frequency adverb in this second option, plus used to, plus a verb in the base form. Or verb, yes, verb in the base form of a verb. Okay? That is the second. The third, how is the third? We use would. Would plus, now in this case is frequency adverb, plus frequency adverb, and I will use again, always. Plus also base form. So, of a base form of the verb. Those are the three structures that we are using when we talk about what? Habits in the past or in the present. Okay? And it says, when we want to express just only in the past, what do we use? That is the question. What do we use? We use always, justa, plus base form of the verb. And another option, would plus always plus base form. Okay, those are the two options. But if you want to express past, you have it in the past or in the present, you use this structure. Be plus frequency adverb plus ing verb. Now, what do we have here? We have, so we have options for one, okay? For number one, can be used to, can be would ask, because there are two options. Or can be progressive, was always asking. But according to the context, it must be in the past. And in the past, we have justa, would, and verb be in the past, and ask in ing. Okay, three options. Can you notice we have three options for number one? Justa, ask, would ask, or was always asking me to read him. Number two, what do we have for number two? Number two, he was always making. He was always making. One option. Another option can be he would always make. That is another option for number two. Two options because of always. Okay, it's not possible used before. To use used to, we need the frequency adverb before. In this case, is between. Was or would can be here. Next, three. The only option is times, and he would never get bored. Okay, the only option, he would never get bored. Stative verb. Okay, and the action is not in progressive. That's why it's just one option. Four also has three options. One option, this, used to carry. Another option, would carry. Another option, would carry. Another option, was always carrying his favorite books around with him. Okay, it has a sense of progressive. That's why it's possible to use progressive. Be plus frequency adverb and the verb in ing. 5, I sometimes, here, no, not any option because frequency adverb. What is the frequency adverb? Sometimes. And this was Lindbergh's option, right? I sometimes used to cry. Sorry, I skipped. I sometimes used to hide. Okay, the only option is used to. Why? Because the frequency adverb is before used. It's not all the time, always, always. I said frequency adverb, often, sometimes, always, never, seldom. So those are the frequency adverbs. Okay, consider them. And 6, we're going to finish in a moment. 6, the only option, no, in 6 also we have 2 options. Can be used to or would cry. And finally, not finally, 7. 7 is also, we have 2 options. Used to or would feel. Used to feel or would feel. One of them. Finally, here. Yeah, I don't know who was said this. I'm not sure. Yeah, you're right. Because says now. Now, look at the context. It says now I am always asking him. Now, because of now, what's the only option for the present? Progressive, be plus frequency adverb and a verb in ing. And here is be, am always asking him. Okay, so you have to try to analyze in that way in order to use these three structures to talk about habits. Okay, one is this, another is this, and the other is this. Okay, used and would for past, but progressive be plus a verb in ing can be in the present or in the past. Oh, my friends, I hope it's clear. And I recorded in order you to listen again and again.